Well, we're just a few days away from the start of the Summer Olympics in Rio.
17 of the U.S. athletes who will be there are competing for Minnesota, but for a lot of them, none of them get paid to compete on that world stage. So how do Olympic athletes make money? Good question. John Lauritsen, a fine tennis player, an Olympian.
Not even close, unfortunately. I wish, right?
I wish too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this was pretty interesting because you think about 4 solid years of training goes into just trying to qualify for the Olympics. So how do you find time to work or make money? It really comes down to what sport you're in and just how good you are. Did you ever want to become an Olympic athlete?
When I was a kid, I thought about it.
It's said that full-time training for the Olympics can equal a full-time job. You got to get out there and go for it?
It's both genetics and hard work.
Olympian Rasa Troop has both of those qualities.
Still gives me a lot of emotions, a lot of goosebumps, even with 3 or 4 days, 3 days left to Olympics, yeah.
Troop represented Lithuania in the 2008 Summer Games, running in the inaugural steeplechase. She needed money to train and travel. Where does that money come to fund all this?
From Jimmy John's, we're hiring. We can get you in there.
Jimmy John's is hiring, okay.
Of course.
We'll let the Olympic athletes know.
Yeah.
He's actually not that far off.
Many athletes do work. Only a fraction of the athletes really be able to make a living from the endorsements.
Troop worked full-time and did get a little money from coworker donations, and Lithuania paid for her travel to Beijing, but it was still tight. The only exceptions are professionals and A-list athletes like Michael Phelps, who get corporate sponsorships. Speedo alone paid Phelps $1 million for winning 8 gold medals in the 2008 Games. Fellow swimmer Ryan Lochte earned over $2 million in 2012 sponsorships.
I'm sure it's incentives upon winning a medal that you get this huge, massive lump sum.
The U.S. Olympic Committee will also pay an athlete $25,000 if they win a gold medal, $15,000 for a silver, and $10,000 for a bronze. But for most, pursuing the Olympic dream is about working hard and watching what you spend.
We just made a sacrifice that particular year and tightened up the belts and did what we need to do to get there.
There are competitions leading up to the Olympics that provide payouts, but it's not a lot of money either. The USA Track and Field Foundation says only about 5 track and field athletes make $15,000 or more from the sport. Again, talking about that $25,000 U.S. gold medal payout. Russia actually pays $135,000 for a gold medal to their athletes. Malaysia gives their gold medalists a $600,000 gold bar. That's how much it's worth. The problem there is they haven't won a gold medal in 60 years, so they haven't
Quite an incentive.
Yes, quite an incentive to try and win one, right?
Well, who knows if the Russians will even be there? That could be another.
I know,
that is true.
A lot of issues there, yes.
All right, thanks, John.
If you have a good question, email it to us by going to WCCO.com/links.